no fence here. Whoa, look at that! Wow! And I happen to have a camera rolling the moment we stumbled upon it. There's a salt mine just right down there. Very steep drop down there. At least 200-meter drop. Going to follow that path all the way down to the river where we'll meet up with our transport down there. On this very steep road winding down into the salt mine, we came across another vehicle coming up. No room for two, so we're having to reverse back to where there's a spot where we can bypass each other. Just bought a heap of fruit for 5 sols to keep me going. 4 bananas, an apple and a mandarin under there. The road we were on was right up there before. There's some 5,000 of these little salt pools here. 2 years ago there were only about 3,000, so a lot more people are moving into the area now. But yeah, this is just absolutely unreal here, never seen anything like it. The water's very salty out of the springs and they let it into these little ponds by little streams. And then they let it dry during the dry season. Yeah, it's quite a interesting walk along here. It's actually quite hairy. I have to make sure I don't lose my footing along here as well. The water out of the springs is actually quite warm. It's just, you could easily swim in it. Quite pleasant, especially considering we're over 2,800 metres above sea level here. But yeah, really got to watch your footing. Long way down there. That's the road right up there where we came from. All these little streams feed all the little ponds all the way down there. That's probably at least 150 metre drop right there. It's just vast. We've also got some dry salt beds there. Once it's ready they harvest it. This is where the salt's taken once it's harvested. There's quite a lot of salt in there. Wow, that's unreal.
This salt mining operation, each salt bed there produces about 30 sol a month. There's about 5,000 of them, so it's quite expensive there. When you look at it, each one doesn't really produce that much money, so if you're going to be involved in it, it's best to buy a few of them to make any decent money out of it.
We're heading down into the valley now. There's a salty river down there. Walking around this interesting track here, down into the valley below. It's a long way down there, probably 4 meters drop. It's where the salty water goes into the Urumba River, which eventually goes through Machu Picchu and on into the Amazon. Water's very green. There's probably a lot of minerals washed down from further upstream.